welcome back to my channel. So, good morning, happy Thanksgiving, or good night, depending on where you guys are at. I just want to say welcome back. I'm doing another live video, it was requested. But for today's topic, we're going to talk about haters. And I know what you guys are thinking. How do you deal with your haters? Well, first things first, you cannot deal with your haters. So yeah, and I'm not gonna make this video as long as I did the last one. So yeah, but sorry, like I said, I'm new to this live thing, so bear with me. But yeah, I have a lot of videos that people requested, but recently today, I guess people seen me, because people always ask me like, how do I deal with my haters? And everyone has haters. If you don't have haters, you're not popping, but or you're not doing something right with yourself. But a hater, for anybody who doesn't know, is someone who is negative and a critical person who dislikes a specified person or thing. So a hater is someone who despises you. A lot of people despise me because I'm trying to take the time to know who I am. And you guys need to take the time to know who you are. People who hate are insecure because they're unhappy with themselves. Because why else would anybody hate on you? People who hate on you secretly are like obsessed with you and they love you. They're not going to say that because they don't look at it like that. It's more negative to them. They're like, oh, I don't like what she does. Or anything you do that somebody else is disturbed or bothered by is hate. And it's a form of insecurity and it's negative. Like, I personally can't hate on anybody because number one, I don't care to hate on anybody. Like, I know that I'm not perfect. I know that, I'm young and I'm not the only person alive or the only person who has problems. So I'm not gonna hate. Number two, that's too much time and energy. Like, I have social media like a lot of young people, but at the same time, like social media is just for entertainment. A lot of people I feel like feel too entitled. Haters are entitled. Somebody who hates you feels entitled because if they didn't hate you or they didn't feel entitled, they wouldn't take the time to be disturbed. Like, if you're trying to be positive like me or try to get to know yourself and try to heal from being toxic or being around negative people, you saying that you're happy should not affect or disturb someone's presence. But that's how you know you have haters. And like, I realize that like I'm young and I know a lot of people who hate on me. They're not going to openly admit it, but you can't allow like that to affect you. Like, you cannot care. Like, you can't be like, oh my god, such and such is hating on me. Like, they want to hate on me. None of these people are doing anything for you. None of these people owe you anything. You don't owe them anything. So you let them hate and you let them hate. Like, you can't care. Haters don't do anything for you other than make you stronger. Like, you want to make a hater mad, say something positive. I have a Twitter. I try to tweet positivity 99% of the time. There are a lot of negative people on social media, on Twitter, who just hate, 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 hate. That I'm expressing myself. They hate, 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 hate. That I'm loving myself. They hate, 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 hate. That I'm actually trying to figure out who I am. And I'm real. I'm honest with myself. So, how you deal with haters? You don't. Haters are not real. Like, they're real people, but what they're doing is not real. Like, they don't know who they are. People who hate on you don't know themselves. Because here's the thing, if you're a positive person, you know who you are. Somebody being happy for themselves or being proud to have an accomplishment or some type of achievement of a goal should not affect you, or you should not be upset. If you're upset that somebody else is doing better with their lives, that just shows who you are. That just shows your characteristic traits. Like, a lot of people are just negative, and all you can do is just keep smiling and just keep being you. Like, my Twitter, I know a lot of people and my Snapchat are probably annoyed by me because all I do is say I'm positive Like I'm 22, about to be 23, and I live on my own. I've been living on my own for almost 2 years now. A lot of people cannot do that. A lot of people are not there. So they feel entitled. They feel like, oh, she thinks she's this, or she needs validation because she's grown. Like, no, that's you. And that goes back to your mentality. Like, pay attention to what your haters say. Like, I promote positivity. I always tell people, like, I'm not you. So me promoting like how I'm talking right now about haters, I'm gonna hate on this video just because I said, and who cares? Like, to all your haters, you just smile. Like, be yourself. Be yourself. A lot of people don't know who they are, and like, they're insecure. And it's like very obvious that you're insecure because once again, like, think about yourself and why like people need to learn how to figure out who they are. Like sometimes you need to talk to yourself. Like I look at myself every day in the mirror. Like if you have to look yourself every day in the mirror, you have to talk out loud, do something because like every day I look at myself in the mirror, I get confidence and confidence. Like you can't bring me down. Nobody can bring me down. Only person that can bring me down is me. And that's if I allow myself to. But I'm not going to. Like that takes too much time and energy out of your life and your day to care, number one, what anybody says about you who doesn't do anything for you. And not just that, look at your haters. Look at their environment. See where they are in their life. Are they happy? No, because if they were, anything you do being positive or trying to better yourself or trying to uplift yourself wouldn't concern them. Like I realize a lot of people I know like who are my age are just concerned and I understand that they're lost, but I feel like there's no excuse. At the end of the day, I don't hate on anybody and I've been through hella shit just like everybody else. And I'm a normal person just like everybody else. So that's just me though. My mentality, I try to be positive and it shows like energy is contagious. Like if you're a positive person, you say positive things happen to you, your alignment, like I've been positive for 2 years and I've been blessed to take care of myself for 2 years. Like a lot of negative people I know haven't grown. Like literally, emotionally, or physically. Like physically, they're still in the same environment, doing the same thing. And instead of trying to, you know, spice it up or take the time to figure who they are, they rather just be like, oh, look at her or look at you. And that's sad. Like, it's sad because it's just like, I believe everybody can eat equally. I believe that everybody can have an abundance. Everybody can be confident. Everybody can love themselves, but it's up to you. You got to know who you are. Like I know who I am, so I can say that with confidence. I'm very confident in myself. I'm not conceited. People go, "Oh, she thinks she knows everything," or people gonna think you know everything because you speak highly of yourself, but you're supposed to. Like I am a goddess. I consider myself a goddess. Then I need to have expectations of a real goddess. I can't just say I'm a goddess verbally and physically. I don't do anything about it. So verbally, I say I'm happy because I found peace. Physically, I'm cleansing my soul. I'm meditating. Or verbally, I just bought my new apartment. I just moved. Physically, I just moved across the country. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, mean what you say. A lot of people don't mean what they say, and that's why it disturbs them. Once you can mean what you say, you don't have to worry about a hater or the word hate coming to your mind. Because, like I said, people are just upset, and it's not bad. A lot of people are negative, and a lot of people are positive. It all goes back to your environment, your mentality, and excuse me, like I said, the understanding of who you are and what you're willing to do. Because people know they're haters, they're not going to admit to it. People know that they're miserable. People know that, they see you doing well and they're either intimidated, discouraged, or something because it's just like somebody doing well is good. That's like if you have two friends and one of the two friends is doing well, you want to uplift your friends. And this is how you know if you really have friends or who's really your friend or if they know the value of a friendship or just in general, value of your time. Like people that hate on you don't deserve your time. And that goes to show that they're haters and that people are negative. Like people that get rewards should be rewarded. It's obviously something they're doing that you're not. And that's why it disturbs so many people's souls because it's not them. Like people that know who they are, or people who are like me, know that, like they're not perfect, but they understand that they want to heal and they want to better themselves. Understand that. It also goes back to being mature. Like I'm going to be turning 23. I'm older than a lot of my peers. Like if your birthday is not from January 1st to February 8th and you were born in 1997, I am older than you. No, I don't think I'm better than you, but for like example, there are 12 months in a year. I was born in February. Let's say your birthday is like in July or December. I'm not better than you, but like my motor skills, like verbally, and my mentality from my experience, because I have wisdom, that's just what it is. Like, it's not an entitlement, but it's just facts. Like, that's like your grandma versus a grandchild. The grandma doesn't think she's better than the grandchild, but because she has the experience and she's already did that, she could speak from that. And that's what it is. Like I speak a lot from my experience. And like I said, like I know for a fact there's only a couple of people my age I know who have like who not even have their own place or own car, because that doesn't matter, but the stability and maturity level. There are only a couple of people I know who have that versus people who are just like they don't want to grow because they feel like, oh, they can, or like I said, they don't take the time to know themselves. Like knowing yourself is very important. That goes back to like having confidence in knowing who you are and understanding your haters. Like anybody who has haters, understand them. Like study your haters, not study them to where like you're concerned, but see how hurt that individual is or see how upset they really are. The more and more somebody hates on you, the more and more they're giving off their energy and showing you who they are. So that just one shows you that you don't need to be around them because they're not doing anything for you and they're not doing anything for themselves. So it's just like better yourself. All I'm here for is for people to better themselves because I know I need to better myself. I've never had nobody, sit there and tell me that until like this year that maybe you should see like a therapist. And I've already explained to you guys are my therapist. Talk to Ty again, you guys are my therapist. I'm your therapist because everybody has problems. Everybody has mental health, like a mental health. Like I said, mental health. Everyone has a mentality. Like, so it's weird to me that, you know, I try to see, positive outlook and experience for people and, try to like better them because like, I'm not saying I need to know their business, but if I know that I'm going through something, you're going through something and like we can come together, to me, my opinion, which I'm entitled to, like everyone's entitled to, like my haters, they're entitled to say whatever they want to. But to me, that's more like successful. Like I feel like you are more successful when you grow or when you're able to share or, better someone else. Like if you can better yourself and better someone else, like that's a gift. Like you should be happy. And once again, a lot of people are not happy with themselves. So it's just like they try to like they'll try to strip you. But I do a very good job at voicing my own opinion because like I said, everyone's entitled to it. So I can say whatever. My haters are gonna still hate me. So why not say whatever? Why not really mean what I say? Like I know like social media is probably like a good outlet for people to express themselves, but it's just like it's your social media. Because at the end of the day, are your haters paying your phone bill? No. Like none of my haters financially, I support myself. I've been supporting myself since I was 17. So none of my haters give me any money. None of my haters have ever paid any of my insurance. None of my haters have ever paid my rent, have paid me money, have, bought my hair or bought my tattoos or took me out to eat or, you know, anything. So it's just like, let them hate, continue to ball, continue to grow. Because as you grow more and more to love yourself, your energy just gets better. Like, I'm learning to love myself more and more and more and more. So with that, I'm gonna have more and more and more people hate on me. But guess what? At least I can say like I'm happy and I'm content with myself, and I actually took the time to love myself instead of hate. hating takes too much time and energy. And I don't know if haters know this. I don't know if you guys know this, but the more and more you hate on someone, the more and more you're like not ever going to be okay with yourself. The more and more you hate on somebody, the more and more problems you have, the more and more worried, the more and more it bothers you. Like, excuse me, guys. But I don't know. Like, I'm not going to make this video too long. I might end it like in 5 more minutes. But I, I hope everyone's enjoying it so far. Like I said, I'm new to this live thing, so bear with me. But what else do I want to say about haters? I got 5 minutes left. Um, don't don't pay your haters no mind. I have a phone right here, and yeah, it's really bad. Excuse me, guys, but I have a phone. I tweet like I said. I'm happy. I have my own place. People want to sit there and be like, they'll want to sneak dish you. Like I said, none of my haters have their own place or anything really going for themselves to really hate on me. Like, haters feel like they're in competition. I feel like, and to be honest, I'm not in competition with nobody other than who I was yesterday. So that's the problem with a lot of people. A lot of people feel like they're in competition. Once you figure out that your only competition is yourself, then you probably will be able to better yourself. But until then, your insides are sad. And another thing about haters, they don't take their time to cleanse themselves. I've been like in toxic environments and I realized that it was involving my mental. I used to be angry, I used to be sad, and it wasn't until I met this lady and she explained to me like, why am I beating myself up? Why am I so sad? Like, and I had to realize like, that's right. Like I've heard plenty of people tell me like, cause I used to be really angry. Like my father passed away. I didn't speak to him. And like it was really upsetting me. Like that's really personal. Like, but hey, this talks with time being honest, very vulnerable, so you guys can relate to where I'm coming from. Because I'm not like nobody's mom, but like I said, I'm human. Like I'm a real person. I go through real things. I have no problem being honest about it. I was really upset with myself, and I used to be really mad. And like when I would get frustrated, I was impulsive or like very small minded. I never thought I was just negative, just hating. I had to realize like she's right. Your biggest enemy is yourself. If you don't take time to look at yourself or try to love yourself, you're always going to be having problems with yourself. You're always going to be mad. And anything anybody does that's not correlation with yourself, it's going to throw you off and it's going to bother you. It will eat you alive. A lot of you guys are eating yourself alive because you feel like you're or the people that talk about me, none of them know the half of it. Like, none of them know. People think they know you. Like a lot of people like to talk about me. Like who cares? Like a lot of people are gonna talk about you, and that's why I tell people like at least if I'm gonna have haters, I'm gonna give them a reason. Like shine, do well, be successful, do something that you know that you're not doing. Get out your comfort zone. A lot of your haters are in a comfortable spot. They're okay with settling. That's why they are where they are, and they're hating on you. Like they're not gonna leave where they are to better themselves, because if so, they would be doing that instead of taking the time to hate on you. Like, you know, I'm not in the same spot. I haven't been in the same spot, so I can't hate on anybody. Like, I'm growing mentally, emotionally, financially, physically. I'm growing. Like, you want to grow, you want to better yourself. You have the same 24 hours as everybody else. So we have a couple seconds left, but I hope you guys know that haters, don't let them get to you. And like once you're able to like completely like mean that, like where I'm at now, anything and everything to do is gonna be like air. Excuse me. You guys, I really need to get myself together. But any and everything your haters do is just gonna in one air and not the other. They're just gonna while you're happy. My skin's glowing, like I have clear skin. I mean, I have a little pimple right here, but so do you guys. But I have nice skin. Like I take care of myself. I live by myself. Like I'm at peace. Like I'm not angry no more. Like I'm taking the time to figure out like what bothers me, what irritates me, what I like, what I don't like. like taking the time to do that to me humbles me. I'm very humble. A lot of people are like, oh, you're not humble. Or once again, these people are in the same spot. Are they humble? No. Humble people don't degrade you. Humble people don't say you're not that humbled. Humble people aren't bothered that you're trying to grow up. Only haters do that. Only people that hate do that because they, one, have the time, they don't have anything else to do, and two, they don't know who they are. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't let nobody like affect you. Love your haters. Say thank you. Like I said, if you don't have haters, then are you really yourself? You gotta be free. You can't care what people think about you because 9 times out of 10, none of them know you. Like, fun fact before I go, a lot of people I went to school with, love used to talk rumors about me. Like, this is very personal. A lot of people used to be like, oh, she's a hoe, or oh, she thinks she's grown now, and all this stuff. Like, you guys, I'm gonna be really real with you, and this is on me. Like, I didn't lose my virginity till I was 18 years old after I graduated high school. Like, a week after I graduated high school in 2015. But people want to be like, oh, you're a hoe. Like, I personally just said that. So now everybody knows when I lost my virginity. But I didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people love to like talk about you. They don't know nothing about you. The people that say you're a hoe, think about it. Like, have you ever hung out with this person? Have they ever, like I said, financially done anything for you? Have you ever like been around each other to be supportive? Like, the people that talk about you are not even your friends. Like, you've never had conversations with these people. You don't hang out with these people. Or like people like to be like, oh, she thinks she's grown now. Like, let them hate. That's all I can say. Like, just let your haters hate. Live your life. Be yourself. Love yourself because I'm not gonna stop loving myself just because people don't know who they are. That's their problem. That's their problem. Once you figure out who your haters are, put on the show. Put on the show. Smile, laugh, say good things about yourself. And not just that, when you're real and you love yourself, it shows. My energy is always going to show. I'm always going to be better. And the people that hate me, they're always going to be haters. So until they get it out and they figure it out, they're going to continue to talk. And I'm going to continue to be me. And nothing's going to change. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Live your life. Don't forget to say YOLO and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.